So, this is our trailer about trailers.
Yeah.
You're a Foennix, and I'm Will, but you call me Dad.
Yes.
You have your notes up?
Yes.
Ready to go about trailers?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know why they were called trailers?
Usually, they were at the end of the movie.
Right. They weren't always in the movies at all. So at some point, this guy, Nils Granlund, decided to show a little preview of a new film, a new feature film, whatever they were going to do. Back then, it was pretty much a movie.
Yeah.
And he would put it at the end of the feature that people were watching.
So it would trail the movie before.
Right. Trailer. And that's why they're called trailers. Because it's a preview at the end.
Yeah.
But the issue was people were leaving at the end of the main course.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was, so the whole movie, the movie that you came to see, was the dessert. And we were just putting a little appetizer at the end for the next thing. That's what they were doing. But people were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point, they decided to put the trailer before the movie. There was a little commercial before your dessert. I don't know why they call it dessert. That's what that's what I put in the notes, was the dessert before.
Going back to the people leaving before the trailers, people still do that with after credit scenes.
Right. So I think that's a whole other thing that we could possibly talk about. When did that happen? When did after credits start becoming a thing? Because after credits are a teaser for the next part in that story.
So they're kind of a bit of a trailer themselves.
Sorta. Because it was filmed with the movie. But some of those work out, some don't. We're not going to get into all that right now. We're talking about trailers. So now they're at the beginning. But now trailers are like mini movies, essentially. So the movie time might be 6:40 or whatever, but you could expect at this point, and I think there's somebody that's trying to change it. I just read a thing not long ago about senator, or I don't think a congressman, a senator maybe, a governor, or somebody is trying to get something in place to let people know how long the trailers are going to be before the actual movie starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
So it could say the showtime is 6:40 per se, but the movie's not actually going to start until 7:05 or something. So you have 25 more minutes. Sure, that gives you plenty of time to go get popcorn and all that stuff. But
if you're there by 6:40, you're just wasting all of your time.
A half an hour. So you just plan on another half an hour before the movie starts. Just about.
Yeah.
That's where it's at now. Is that all the things about trailers? Well, everything has trailers now. TV shows, video games, books, and of course movies.
Mm-hmm.
And some are cool. And there's actually trailers. I don't know if you have experienced it yet, but sometimes there's scenes in trailers that aren't actually in the movies.
Yeah, that has happened with lots of movies.
I don't know a specific example of that.
I know I have seen one. I think it was in the new Captain America movie that I've seen, like, trailer, but the scene was not in there.
Because we just saw that. And so I'm at a point where if I know I want to see a movie, I'll watch maybe the first or two trailers, and then I stop. Because there's a bit that gets given away during a trailer, or it could anyway. It's not kind of spoilery, but that's stuff you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what we're doing. Or is it? A little teaser for this trailer, because this is our trailer. We're bringing on the questions, and we're also talking about trailers. So this is what we're trying to get people to expect with what's going to happen with the podcast.
Yeah.
Did we talk about trailers enough?
I don't know.
I know we didn't exactly go down the notes, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about the popcorn and stuff. And that's our trailer about trailers. This was, I don't even remember what year it was. It was in the 1920s, I think, when they decided to start doing that stuff with trailers. But anyway, kind of past that now. So Bring on the Questions is going to be about us asking questions and trying to, well, bless you.
Thanks.
We could even answer that question. Why do we say bless you? But not in this episode. That was...
It originally was God bless you.
Yes. We're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
That's for something else. Totally improv. That was a real sneeze.
Yeah.
All right. So, other questions that we are probably going to talk about, which we're at a point, we're going to do this trailer and an episode, drop it, and we are only 1 week away from St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to do a leprechaun episode before we start getting into other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are leprechauns? Where do they come from? Are they just myths? We'll see. And other things are like, what weighs more, light or shadow? How much does the Earth weigh? And how do we know it? How do the days of the week get their names? And we're going to talk about Norse mythology. That's the plan. How do the months get their names? Cryptids. We're going to dive deep into those. Some of them.
Lots of mythology.
Tons of mythology. Hidden creatures. So, cryptozoology is the study of hidden creatures. And cryptids are the hidden creatures. Fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably do... Sometimes we'll probably do one or two in an episode because some of them don't have very big stories.
Yeah.
Like the Pennsylvania squonk. Anyway, I think that's the trailer.
Yeah.
We brought that question. What is a trailer? We answered some of it.
We answered what we knew.
Yep. And that's it.
Yay!
A production of Wayward Things Network.